Have you ever prayed and felt like your words disappeared into the air? Have you ever sat in silence, waiting to feel God's presence and felt nothing? If that's where you are right now, I want you to know you are not broken. You are not faithless. You are not alone. There are times in life when we don't feel God. We don't hear Him. We don't sense His nearness. We try to worship, but the words feel dry. We try to pray, but it feels like talking to a wall. And slowly, a quiet fear creeps in. Has God left me? No, He hasn't. Not for a second. Your feelings are real, but they're not always true. God's presence isn't measured by emotion. He's not gone just because you can't feel Him. He's not far just because you're numb. In fact, some of the closest moments between you and God are happening in this very silence. Because love isn't proven by feelings. It's proven by presence. And God's promise was never, "You will always feel me." It was, "I will never leave you." Even when your heart feels quiet, even when your mind is full of questions, even when it feels like you've lost your connection with Him, He is still here, and He hasn't stopped loving you. This isn't punishment. This isn't God turning away. This isn't a sign that you failed. This is a valley, a season, a moment, and like all valleys, you don't live here, you pass through. Right now, you may not need more effort. You may not need more emotion. You may just need to rest. And remember that faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, tired, and barely hanging on. And still, it's faith. Even when you feel nothing, showing up matters. Sitting in silence with God, even when you don't feel Him, matters. Saying, "I still believe," while your heart feels dry. That's real worship. You are not faking it. You're fighting through it. And God sees that fight. He sees the way you still show up. He sees the ache. He hears the silence. You may not feel Him holding you, but He is. You may not hear His voice, but He's still speaking in ways deeper than words. Maybe you're remembering a time when you felt so close to God. Maybe there was fire in your prayers, peace in your heart, tears during worship. And now, nothing, just silence. And that silence hurts. But listen closely. Silence is not absence, and numbness is not distance. Sometimes silence is a sign that your faith is maturing, because real faith doesn't depend on feelings. It depends on trust. It's easy to believe when everything feels beautiful. It's easy to worship when emotions are high. But what about now, when it's dry, quiet, confusing? This is where deep faith is formed. This is where roots grow, in silence, in waiting, in not walking away when you feel nothing. You see, love stays, and you're still here, still seeking, still listening. That's love, that's faith, that's strength. God is not offended by your questions. He's not worried about your dryness. He's not judging your tired heart. He simply wants to sit with you in it, without pressure, without performance, just presence. Even now, God is closer than your thoughts, closer than your next breath. You don't have to chase after Him. He's already here. Maybe today, what you need isn't a breakthrough. Maybe you just need a breath, a reminder that the God who held you in the fire will hold you in the silence too. Even in this, He's working. Even in this, He's loving you. Even in this, He's still your Father. Don't walk away just because you don't feel it. Because right now, your quiet presence, your quiet prayer, your quiet whisper of, "I still believe," it's echoing in heaven. And one day, the silence will break. The dryness will lift. The fire will return. But until then, rest, be still, and trust that the one who walked on water can walk right into your numb, quiet, tired heart and still call it home. God, I come to you today not full of words, but full of silence. I don't feel much, I don't hear much, and honestly, I don't know what to say, but I'm still here, and that has to count for something. I miss you. I miss the closeness I once felt. I miss the fire, the joy, the certainty, and now it just feels quiet, distant, cold, but I don't want to give up. So I'm bringing you this heart as it is, number weary, quiet, not full of answers, but full of longing. Would you meet me here, Lord? Not with noise, but with your quiet presence. Not with performance, but with peace. I don't need lightning or miracles. I just need to know you haven't left. I need to know that even now, in this stillness, you are close. Help me trust you when I can't feel you. Help me walk with you when my soul is tired. Help me remember that silence doesn't mean separation. It means you are deeper than sound. Fill me again, not with emotions, but with your spirit. Teach me to sit in the unknown without running. Teach me to be loved, even when I don't feel lovable. Hold my heart steady. Let me know I am still yours. Let this season shape me, not destroy me. Thank you for staying when I feel far. Thank you for loving me through dryness and doubt. Thank you for being constant, even when I'm confused. I trust you, even now, even here, even in this. Amen.